Hello, thank you for listening to and watching You Had Options. First episode back in a while. Glad to be back. Great to be here. No, stoked. Just came back from some shows with the Red Scare Industries crew. Very fun. We talk about that with Adam Carroll, who is my guest on this episode. It is just jam-packed of buddy love and yeah, great time. Go check out the Red Scare 20-year comp, 20 years of dreaming and scheming. It's a soup to nuts ripper. Track 9. Wait, is it track 9? What, a Good Friends track. Bonzo Goes to Belfast. Hot. All the songs are hot. But Adam Carroll plays in Good Friend, and they have Bonzo Goes to Belfast. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this episode. Go check out all the Red Scare bands on that 20-year comp. Red Scare 20 years of dreaming and scheming. Yeah, go check out Good Friend on the Instagram at Good Friend Band, I believe. Yeah, Adam Carroll, great bud. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Go find You Had Options on Instagram at You Had Options. I'm a fun follow. Sometimes it's too fun, but we like to have fun. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. I don't care. It's fun to do these things. Passion projects for life. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging in there and waiting. If you've been waiting anxiously, just refreshing your phone for the past 4 months, waiting for a new episode to drop. I appreciate it. Yeah, and more episodes to come. Thank you. Adam Carroll, thank you for joining me. You came all the way from Ireland just to be on this podcast. How was that?
It was good. Yeah. I would have appreciated first class ticket, but you know,
I got you the no class ticket, baby. But yeah, so I flew you over here just to do the podcast. There's nothing to promote at all. No, I'm joking.
We're not selling anything.
But for real, for the listener, we have the 20 years of dreaming and scheming Red Scare compilation that just came out that your band Good Friend is on. Bonzo Goes to Belfast, track number 9.
Track number 8.
8. Okay, sorry, I was close. I was one off. That's right in the fucking hamburger beef. I know you're a veggie guy, but that's right in the fucking meat of the comp.
Yeah, we're in a good spot. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Between Laura Jean Grace and Sam Russo wasn't a bad place to be.
Yeah, and all three of those songs fucking slap. It's like a sandwich within a sandwich. But yeah, how has the response been from?
It's been very good.
Yeah.
It's been very good. Yeah, I think a lot of people are actually hearing our band for the first time.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've been out there and in that kind of level. So
yeah, is this the first Red Scare comp that y'all have been on? Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
The song was short enough to squeeze in there.
Yeah, we got a little. It was the Indiana Jones reaching and getting his hat.
Yeah. No, but it's something that I've always wanted to be on.
Right.
I think I've obviously listened to the 10-year and the 15-year as well.
Yeah, right.
And a lot of my favorite bands are on there. So
sure. Yeah. What are some of the heat tracks that you enjoy on because we've worn it out in the van this weekend, but
Yeah.
in a good way because all the fucking songs are rippers. But what's that the Falcon Jam?
I think the Good Friend one is the best.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, well, the Falcon kills, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Book of Dead Names, Won't Stay Dead, awesome. Cooper Skulls, great to have Cooper Skulls back. New tracks.
Yeah.
New Dead to Me track.
Dead to Me track, hot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good get.
Heart and Lung, No Trigger, Russo, Nothington, Laura Jane Grace. The Laura Jane Grace cover is banging.
Yeah.
And the sidekicks.
Yeah, the Baby cover is pretty. It goes pretty hard.
Yeah. Sludgeworth, Broke Downs, we saw them the other night too.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Our boys in the Bull Weevils. Whoa!
Caesar's going insane.
Yeah, this is something that you never know about this podcast is there's a cattery in this place.
Just off camera for the watchers, Buddy is in the cat tower. We got Caesar going off at the DMZ. We have this demilitarized zone between Ginger, who is our elderly lady of the house, in the back. That's probably North Korea, and this is South Korea, where there's more fun out here. But North Korea is more business in the back. But yeah, it's been we've been together as a couple. We've been together for about a week now. We met up in Chicago. Chicago's in Illinois, which is the longest state in the union, it turns out.
You can never get out of Illinois once you're in Illinois.
You live there. Yeah, it was a fucking Stephen King, like, the more you drive, the further you get into, the more you try to drive away, the further you go back into Illinois.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been for the listeners and watchers, I helped Good Friend out last year on their tour of America around the festival in Gainesville, and it's just so, I just love being around you guys, and it's so fun. Like, I've laughed so much in this past week.
Yeah.
Like side splitting, like on the verge of tears type of laughs.
Glad someone had a good time.
Oh my. You turd. You've had a good time. It's been fun.
I've had a brilliant time.
Yeah. It's I feel I'm using the biggest air quotes and the loosest meaning of this word, but working with you and Good Friend it's been so fun, and we have some stuff that we've worked on, like videos and stuff that are going to come out eventually in the next whenever month, 2 months, something like that. But I just love working with y'all, and it's always a fucking blast, and it's just silly times with your boys, and I say boys is all inclusive genders as well, because it's just fun. It's this motley crew of misfits just in a van, driving around.
Yeah, whenever we land somewhere, people really don't know how to take us.
Yeah.
But by the end, they're involved.
Right. So yeah, we did the 2 Red Scare 20-year reunion show. The 20-year comp shows at Beat Kitchen in Chicago. Yep. You were brilliant.
Okay.
With your solo set. I had never seen you solo before, and I was, whenever I was like, this guy's getting up there.
Yeah, it's a new thing for me. Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
You kind of feel exposed.
Well, there's not a lot of wiggle room. There's not a lot of there's no net when it's just you up there.
Yeah.
There's no net of like, oh well, shit, we got loud drums and loud guitar, and I've hit the wrong note or whatever, but I jump right back in. There's no that. It's just you're up there.
Yeah.
Is that? But you sounded great. Is that? I don't know where I'm going with this. Is being solo, playing the Good Friend song solo, what's the approach? Because it was cool because you're able to do a little bit different vocal stuff, which was cool to me, and it sounded good.
Yeah.
Like stuff that, like, if you were doing that vocal stuff with the live band, people might not hear it just because there's so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. You get to use your voice in a different way.
Yeah.
You've got to use it as a kind of instrument whenever you're playing acoustic. So you've got to put a lot more dynamics into it. And
Sure.
that's what I love doing. I love pulling it back. I love pushing it to it's just about to come out of my throat, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I just like pushing myself.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm doing the acoustic, it gets to show it off a little. So it's good.
Yeah. And you're this motherfucker. You were at the Beat Kitchen show. You were some heavy hitters. You followed old Brendan Kelly.
Yeah.
Which for the listener, Brendan Kelly, good musician and songwriter.
Yeah. One of my favorite.
Yeah, dude, incredible.
It inspired me to get into this game and
sure.
has helped us all the way through. Look at this guy.
Yeah. Can you hand me that water pistol?
You gonna soak him?
I might, just because he's being a little brat. Thank
I
you.
expected him just to.
Now,
he was pretty calm.
Now I'm gonna give you a warning. If you start acting up, you're gonna get sprayed. Which I probably should have had this a week ago.
I need water sprayed on me constantly in this country. It's too warm.
Too much. Well, that and you act up, so I gotta.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fair.
I gotta stop you. Yeah, so we did the Beat Kitchen shows. Those were all incredible. It's fun to. I had never been to Chicago well, never mind. I've been to Chicago before, but it's fun to do, like, when you're hanging out with the Red Scare crew in Chicago. It's like a fucking punk rock, like, walking tour of, like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's this motherfucker, dude. God damn you.
Oh, stop spraying him.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying, where it's like
he's looking
it's
at
like, I love it.
I love the spray.
More, you motherfucker. Yeah. Caesar, the black cat, is like, I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me. Yeah. You know. But yeah, being in Chicago with the Red Scare crew, it's a walking punk rock tour of, like, that. It's just so much history in the punk rock world in Chicago. It's like, easily in America, it's probably the best punk rock city. Yeah. Would you say?
Well, the Chicago scene was really something.
Yeah.
That kind of formed me as a musician.
Yeah,
even though I'd never been to Chicago at the time.
Yeah, it's it's, you know.
So walking around with those guys and hearing the stories and
right.
walking around the areas and, like, hanging at Delilah's the other night.
Going to Delilah's, yeah. You know, I kept playing Already Gone by the Methadones, and it's got the line, you know, Monday mornings at Delilah's, dollar beers, punk rock nostalgia. Yeah. Like, it's fucking true.
Still dollar beers?
Dan Vapid wasn't lying in that song. But yeah, I just feel, you know, as a kid from Alabama, where punk rock, you had to seek out punk rock people to be like, and we were like a minority in the musical sense.
We still are.
Yeah. But, you know, being in Chicago and hearing the buds talk about, like, Dr. Daryl's coming around, and it's fucking Daryl from the Boll Weevils just, like, hanging out. It's like, this is fucking, I feel so, like, lucky to be with this crew and get to meet these people that have, you know, like you were saying, like, formed me musically, and, like, not just musically, but, like, ideals wise as well. Obviously, it's tough to separate, you know, the music from the mindset, which I think is great, because I think it's a good mindset.
How come you get headphones?
Because you don't need to hear. We're talking right now.
Okay.
No, you sound great. But yeah, so we did the Beat Kitchen shows. Those were fucking rippers and fun. Intruder Blue ripped it up.
Yep.
He came out of... He got paroled.
I caught him breaking through the back window.
Right,
sneaking in.
Yeah.
Didn't want to risk having to pay.
Right, well, when I was walking out to the van bringing the merch boxes back there, I saw him trying to get the catalytic converter.
Yeah.
From the van. And I was like, hey, man, we got to convert catalytics. We need that in the van. Yeah. And he's like, well, I can get good money for this at the schmelter.
He was trying to make me rip a bong out of the Holy Grail. Yeah, swear.
But yeah, Beat Kitchen shows are great. Chicago's great. It's cool to be able to go to dispensaries and get weed.
I was at the risk of being shot, yeah.
Yeah. Right. But then we went to Eau Claire, Wisconsin on Sunday, which I'd never been to Wisconsin. You said you've spent time in Wisconsin before.
I have, yeah.
So, excuse me. So, being in we literally went to the Cheese Castle.
Yeah, Mars's Cheese Castle.
Mars's Cheese Castle. What are your? Can you give a rig rundown of the Cheese Castle for the people?
It's like Disneyland, but everything's cheese, and there's no rides.
Well, you don't need rides when you got
just
cheese.
Just a gift shop.
Yeah.
Of cheese.
Right.
There's every type of cheese.
Yeah.
And every type of cheese merch.
Yeah,
and you were a sucker for it.
Yeah, I was the target. They saw me walking in. They saw me walking in. They were pointing at me. They're like, "Get a load of this guy. This guy's getting all the cheese related." Not even. I didn't buy real cheese. I bought cheese looking merch.
Yeah.
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 It's
which
funny.
is more bang for your buck, really.
Yeah. Right, doesn't go bad. Well, cheese doesn't go bad either because it gets better when it's old.
I don't know if I buy into that.
You don't think so?
No, if you saw the cheese in the van, you wouldn't say that.
That's true. There was I don't know if this is the correct term, but squeaky cheese. We explained
it's cheese curds, right?
Squeaky cheese, yeah. Cheese curds. And when left in the van, it quickly turns into sweaty cheese, which the fucking maniacs we were with were eating.
It's not edible.
Day old van cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Eau Claire was incredible. It was like this cool collegey town.
It's Arms Aloft, it's neck of the woods.
Yeah, Arms Aloft. They were that's their stomping grounds. And yeah, for a Sunday, it was like I think it was almost 100 folks out in Eau Claire on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking ripper. You ripped a set. Brendan and Kelly ripped a set. Deanna, Sincere Engineer, ripped a set. But she's great. God, what a fucking nice person.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah. And then Arms Aloft, of course, ripped a fucking ripper. Yeah, it's just a good crew of folks.
It was good vibes.
Good vibes. There's no for the listeners who haven't toured around and done punk rock shit, being in the van for 8 hours a day
sucks.
Like driving is not. It takes a toll on your mental state, and you're just like in this perpetual. I'm never getting out of the van. The van is my new home, sort of mindset, mentality.
I am part of the bench.
I am the bench, yeah. But yeah, the crew we were with made it way more digestible. And A lot of fucking side splitting belly laughs that, also, it's not like there's a understood, the van it all stays in the van, instead of like a NDA, it's like a friend DA, where it's like, yeah, we're not gonna, you had to be there type of thing.
What happens if Fight Club stays in Fight Club?
That's right. Yeah. And then what was it? The Plus at New Claire. That was the venue.
Yeah, the Plus. So the bar staff and everything was friendly. I was serving Guinness.
Yeah.
After the show.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was speaking to a very nice woman who we sparked up a conversation because she was from Minneapolis and I'm a big Prince freak. And so I was asking her, like, you got any Prince stories? And she told me this. I would ruin it if I tried to tell it again. But it's every Prince story you hear of. Prince asked you to come to his house at 3 a.m. and he played demos for you while he sat in, the dark corner, and then he walked away, that sort of stuff. But yeah, so this very nice woman was recounting this cool Prince story to me, and I look over, I see Adam has picked up a shift at the Plus in Eau Claire, serving Guinness and Spotted Cows to everybody. Spotted Cow is a very nice beer for the listener.
From New Claire.
In Wisconsin, that you can only get it in Wisconsin. But yeah, it was
I got a little loose, I'll admit it. I enjoyed myself in Wisconsin.
I think we all enjoyed it. I think all of us loosened up a little bit in Wisconsin. Yeah, it was just a good time, and we the Bon Iver is from there. Apparently, I didn't realize that.
Who cares?
I'm telling a story. That's not a good podcast etiquette.
Like, Bon Iver, Bon Iver, Bon Iver.
That's not good podcast etiquette. So, me and Deanna took Bon Iver fan pics in front of the Bon Iver mural. Sorry, Bon Iver, if you're listening, and Adam has upset you.
I'm not. I appreciate your music. It's just, it's no Graceland.
Oh shit, yeah. So this has been just a musical pilgrimage, this whole trip. Yeah. So yeah, went back to Chicago after the Eau Claire show on Sunday. When we did the Monday night at Delilah's, DJ Toby Jag on the Wheels of Steel, ripping a DJ set. That was a cool spot. Other, great hangs with the Chicago crew up there. Again, didn't see Bill Murray though. Bill Murray did not come through. What would you have freaked out if Bill Murray, in your brain, would you have freaked out if that's fucking Bill Murray and Delilah's?
Yeah, I've heard some cool Bill Murray stories.
Right. Yeah, there's the one where he's there in Lincoln Park or some park up in Chicago, and he runs up behind a guy and taps him on the shoulders like, nobody's gonna believe this story, and he runs away.
Oh, see, I've heard a variation of that.
Can you tell me? I
heard he was on the subway and he took a guy's hat.
Yeah.
He stole a guy's hat. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, nobody's gonna believe you.
Yeah. I think that's the only way we could have leveled up the experience. Because it was such a cool experience already. And if Bill Murray and Michael Jordan walked in together, would have been the only way to be oh fuck, we went next level.
Dennis Rodman,
the worm.
I don't know. I would be more impressed by Dennis Rodman than I would Michael Jordan.
Yeah, now, yeah,
But then I was never a basketball guy.
right. Basketball was it big when you were growing up over there?
Well, like when you hear the Chicago Bulls and all,
Right.
But I've personally never been into basketball or things like that.
Yeah,
But everyone knows who Dennis Rodman is.
yeah, the Worm. Yeah,
Yeah. Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, if he would have come in there, yeah.
He was pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's my basketball knowledge there.
Just the big
Just
three.
The three. Are they the big three? Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Different sport?
No, Kobe Bryant. Yeah, if Kobe Bryant walked in to Delilah's on Monday night, then that would have been crazy because I don't know if you heard.
Shaq.
Shaq.
I know Shaq.
Yeah. The Shaqtus.
But he's, transcends now.
Yeah, we were in our local, our little bodega up here called Walmart in Birmingham, and we saw the Shaq gummy faces, right?
Yeah, his face in a gummy form.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay, that's kind of fucking weird. It would have
I'm
been
all for that. I think that's great.
It's good.
Yeah, that's funny.
It would have been. I would have liked because Shaq has like 22 size foot or something insane. 26. So if they were like the Shaq gummy foot, would you have partaken in the Shaq gummy foot?
No.
That's too sexual or too like deviant.
I'm just not gonna put something like a fit in my mouth.
Yeah, well,
especially not like a massive Shaq fit.
That's too. It's
too far.
It's for deviants. It's for sexual freaks.
I just take photos of them and sell them.
Right on WikiFeet.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
WikiFeet?
Yeah.
Yeah. People put like celebrity like Emma Stone's feet exposed and bullshit like that.
So what are you doing right now?
Oh shit! I should cover these puppies up since I'm giving it away for free. My little piggies. Yeah. So then me and you hopped in the van and ripped it down to Memphis.
Yeah.
That was your first time in Memphis. What were your thoughts on Memphis?
Memphis was. I liked Memphis. Although, what were my first thoughts of Memphis? We got out of the van and there were rats everywhere.
Yeah.
It's true. Walking in Memphis with rats.
With rats, yeah. 10 feet above Beale. Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, we got there...
But in the daytime, lovely.
Yeah, we got there. We came in at night. We probably got there like 11 or something. Something like around there. And, we came from west... The way we came in, it was from West Memphis. You go through Arkansas, and you get to see the big, beautiful Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Which I looked over. I was like, "Hey, there's the Bass Pro Shop pyramid." I looked over at you. I could see like your eyes were welling at the beauty.
Aliens built that, did they?
Yeah, alien. Yeah,
it lines up perfectly with the pyramids in Giza.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Well, they were like, those fellas over in Giza. They're like, they called up Memphis and they're like, "Hey, we got all these fucking slaves here. If you want a pyramid over there, we can just ship these. We can ship these guys over there and we can get you a pyramid over in Memphis."
Yeah. So what is it? You have a pyramid that is a fishing shop.
Right now, it's a fishing shop. I remember watching.
You say that as it's what was it just beforehand?
It was like a convention, like a civic center. Like I remember watching me and my dad. Growing up, my parents were not big pay-per-view people. They're like, "I'm not buying fucking SummerSlam for $60." But we did buy Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis. They fought there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was one. They fought. One of their fights was there, and I
remember
remember
it's a fishing shop.
Right, and so now it's a fishing shop. Lennox Lewis versus Iron Mike. Now where the ring was, you can get lures or whatever. Fucking, I'm not a big fisher.
Neither am I.
I'm a fisher of men and women, but I'm not a fisherman.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not into fish.
Right.
So I couldn't go there. Boxing. I'd get into
boxing.
I could go and
spend some time.
Feel the aura
Yeah.
in the pyramid.
Right.
But it's probably stunk out with the smell of fish stuff now.
Yeah, it's too fishy in there. So yeah, we went to we hit the big must sees in Memphis. We went to Beale Street.
Yeah, Beale Street was good. We went to an Irish bar with goats.
Yeah, what is it? Silky Sullivan's.
Silky Sullivan's, yeah.
They for the listener and watcher who haven't been to the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee, they have Silky Sullivan's, which is a very, it's like half a block of, I didn't realize I forgot how just huge, like because they have the outside courtyard where all where the goats are, the Irish diving goats who don't dive anymore. I was told that they're alcoholics and they're on the mend, but they're out there at the big courtyard, and then they have the huge fucking bar in there. And it was shout out to Morgan, who is our bartender. She's very nice, and I walked right into the joke of
I don't believe it was a joke.
You think they're really alcoholics?
I think they're really alcoholics.
You think this is like Silky Sullivan's is like a rehab or like a halfway house for Irish diving goats?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to keep them out of the church.
Keep them out of the church.
Yeah.
Don't get us started.
You don't lose them in that system.
Wow. But yeah, that was fun. We did that. We went to Hooters. Very lovely
First
server.
Hooters experience.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Hooters? The restaurant.
Yeah, it was a lovely server that was overworked. And she was seemed to be struggling.
Yeah.
But we were pretty chill.
We were chill.
We were like, just come to us when you're ready. And she actually came over before I thought she would.
Right.
So she was very attentive to us and very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the food's food.
The food's food?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said? Yeah, I mean, you're not...
The food's food.
Yeah, you're not going to Hooters because you're like, oh, I gotta get the fucking...
What are you going to Hooters for? Like, what's it?
You know what people are going to Hooters for. You know. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
You want me to say it?
Say it.
Just to quote, these aren't my words, in case anybody's listening.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What? I'm going to say it.
Say it.
So I'm preambling to saying it.
Okay.
So, to the love of my life, Britt, if you're listening, at this part, skip forward like 20 seconds. Britt, and I love you so much, and I appreciate you listening to this because I know you're going to listen to it. And Adam loves you, and he appreciates you. But people go to Hooters for the big fucking titties that the waitresses have.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make you say it.
Right, because you're a deviant, and you want to...
I love the fantastic margaritas.
They're pretty good margarita.
And
you did the peanut butter and jelly shot.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ordered the wrong thing. I was supposed to... What was it I was supposed to have?
Oh my god. Just the peanut butter.
I haven't had a screwdriver yet. I've got to get a screwdriver.
Get a scroogey. Yeah. I think Vegas is the...
Yeah,
going to be the scroogey.
But the server recommended peach margarita.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Did you right? Yeah.
It did me right.
So yeah, did Hooters. Walked back to the van. It was the sun was like about 10 feet above the ground. The sun was 10 feet above Beale.
Yeah, Memphis heat's different.
The sun was walking in Memphis then. Yeah, and then we of course went to the Promised Land, Graceland. What were your thoughts on Grace? You never been there. What are your thoughts?
I've never been there. It was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the setup, it was cool. Seeing all the memorabilia and stuff like that, like seeing his house and the old fashioned, and it's pretty much directly the way it was, right?
Yeah, they kept what he died in 1977. R.I.P. And spoilers to anybody that didn't know, Elvis is dead. He passed away in 1977. But yeah, they just kept it how it was when he passed away.
Yeah. Now, I listen to Elvis occasionally.
Right.
Am I a massive Elvis fan? I wouldn't say I was. I don't particularly know every fact about him or
Right.
anything like that. So
Adam, nobody's perfect, man.
yeah, I guess Graceland's a little much if you're not really into.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I would have done more. I didn't want to punish you with. Yeah, it is very much like, okay, I'm good.
And it's like once you're in, you're in.
Yeah, dude. It's you're in the compound of Graceland. But yeah, it was like an amusement park without the rides. It was like downtown Disney or whatever.
Getting to see his plane was very cool.
Yeah, I went on his plane. Do you want to tell him about the bed?
Yeah, there was a bed in the plane, and it had a seatbelt, an elongated seatbelt across the neck part of the bed.
It was in a strange location.
When you were lying down, yeah, it was like it would have been pretty much across there.
I'm sure,
24 carat
faucets.
tap faucets.
And, yeah.
Insane.
I'm sure, you know what I'm getting at. A bed with restraints. There's probably. I'm starting to think Elvis might have had. He might have been a freak.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They wouldn't show us where he died.
Right. He died on the toilet upstairs, and they don't let you upstairs.
No, they don't let you upstairs to the toilet.
Nick Cage married Lisa Marie Presley just to go upstairs, and so.
And what did he say about it?
He said, because that's where his bedroom was too, up there. So he was like, "This is Elvis's time, baby. You can't come upstairs. Only E and his various concubines go upstairs."
Yeah.
But I think we came up with the idea of, okay, you do the whitewashed, retconned Graceland tour.
Yeah.
But I do the real tour.
Yeah.
Give us the real fucking scoop. Yeah. Don't be like, oh, this is where Elvis prayed every day. This is I want to see the pill bottles. I want to see the gunshot.
There's a reason they're selling little like measuring jiggers and stuff in the gift shop. It's like, what Elvis was using that for.
Yeah, they were Elvis, Colonel Parker, his manager, was like, this criminal from this Dutch criminal who is just a carny salesman guy, and so anything you could put Elvis's name on, they were selling. It's funny, like, still to this day they're doing the same shit where it's like, anything we can print on, we're gonna get that and put it in the shop.
But people buy it. People must buy it, or they wouldn't make it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. I love Elvis, and me and my brother are super into Elvis.
Out of shot here, you can't tell, but over here, there's a picture of Elvis, and he's just staring at me.
Yeah.
And over here, you have the Elvis bust.
Right.
So Elvis is
all around
very
us.
present.
Yeah.
In this house.
Do you feel Elvis in this house today, Adam?
I feel as if his eyes are watching me in this one.
He's like the Mona Lisa. Anywhere you move around the room, he's gonna see you.
Like in it. Yeah. Every Irish house would have like Jesus.
No. That's
every elderly Irish house would have Jesus in the corner, and you guys have Elvis.
Right. Yeah. If this was maybe some of my family up in Boston, they would have, it'd be Jesus in a picture of JFK. Yeah. But it was a good time, man. It's fun to, it's fun and it's kind of surreal every time for me because I'm like, fuck, Elvis, I'm walking where this motherfucker was walking around in this house,
Yeah, I guess. In the words of Shania Twain,
Don't. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. This has been Adam Carroll. He's in a band or I guess whatever. Fucking bullshit. No. I get that, and I don't expect. I don't like to like punish people into liking the things that I like. So I
like Elvis, right?
Right.
And I appreciate it. I felt as if we were looking at a bunch of pointless stuff, though.
That's true.
I didn't need to see photos of his great grandparents.
Yeah.
Learn all about the family history.
Right.
Like,
here's P.P. Presley.
Yeah.
The fucking.
Here's an outfit that we think Elvis wore once.
Yeah. Here's a receipt.
Yeah. Yeah.
From fucking whatever cheeky Nando's he got.
Yeah. I think there was a stage where I was like, yep, that's his ID.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Right.
I think once we're going through his wallet, it's time to go.
Go through his wallet. But yeah, it's a good time. So we did that. Then we ripped it down to Birmingham, Alabama, where we are currently in my house. Had a fun night last night. I was able to leave it all on the stage last night.
You were. We went to karaoke last night.
I emptied the tank at karaoke.
I had pretty much the strongest margarita I've ever had.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was just frosted tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hit me like a ton of bricks.
But it's a good time. Shout out Mom's Basement. It's a fun time.
Yeah. So the Mom's Basement's this bar that you bring in a picture of your mom.
Yeah.
And you can get it up on the wall.
Yeah. In Birmingham, it's this cool bar where it's like the theme is like it's a 70s house, so it's like wood paneling and
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
We both Britt and I, we've got framed pictures of our mothers that we gotta bring down there.
Yeah. There's a lot of beautiful mums on that wall.
Yeah. Moms, shout out to moms everywhere. Does that impress you? Motherhood?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay, good.
Yeah, a lot more than Elvis's ID or his chewing gum or something like that.
For the listeners, I'm shaking my head in disapproval at Adam. Not really.
No, there's a lot of very impressive things that Elvis did. Sold billions of records. He was like the first to do this, the first to do that.
Sure.
They love him because he was in the army, which again doesn't impress me.
It's okay.
But that was all propaganda, wasn't it? And
yeah,
it's all just marketing.
It's kind of a okay. I'm not gonna get too much into Elvis because I don't. This is an Adam Carroll podcast. This isn't a fucking Elvis podcast. But when you think about it, he talented singer.
Yeah, awesome dancer.
Yeah, but he just got
charismatic.
Yeah, but the fucking Colonel Parker just squeezed everything out of him. And just fucking ran him ragged. And
100%, he was seriously hard working. The amount of shows he played and the amount of time and stuff like that was seriously impressive. That impresses me. Just showing off everything that
this
that touched him.
We found this toothpick in between the floorboards. Yeah,
it's like actually walking around Graceland and the house and the courtyard. You were like, hey man, do you want to come look at the horses? They're Elvis's horses.
Yeah.
I'm like, those horses have never met Elvis in their life.
Yeah, what's the lifespan? Yeah, horses aren't fucking sea turtles.
Like, so, no, not necessarily. Hello, horses.
Yeah.
On we go.
On we go.
Like,
I've seen horses.
Yeah.
We got horses in Ireland.
We have a lot of horses in Ireland. But the actual aesthetic of, like, from the 70s and the design, like, the jungle room was awesome.
Yeah.
The bars
Right.
in his house were really impressive, and the style of the place, and, you know, the smells are all still there.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking carpet on the walls and fucking
On the roof.
tapestries on the roof. And, it was a fun time. But yeah, you're flying out to the Vegas show, or the
Yes.
the Vegas Red Scare weekend next week. That's gonna be damn cool.
It is,
You excited about that? Have you seen Cobra Skulls live?
I haven't.
Yeah, me either.
I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good. I've been dying to see them for a long time.
Yeah.
Been a big fan for a long time, and they're lovely guys too.
Yeah, nice guys.
It's gonna be a wild weekend.
Yeah, dude. I wish I could go and be there with my boys, and again, boys is gender inclusive. All of the friends.
With the peoples.
With the peeps. I would love to go. I think my insides need a rest, though.
Yeah.
Because there's been a fucking marathon of...
Yeah, I'm going specifically to Atlanta, Georgia tonight.
Right.
Just to rehydrate.
To chill, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink water all night.
Yeah.
Get rested.
If I could suggest some places to be like rest, you can go to Magic City. Over there, you can go to the Blue Flame. What's the other one? Cheetah. I forgot the name. Those are like insane strip clubs that are over there. That are like rap song famous. Rappers go to.
I think I'll give those a pass. You know,
that's okay.
I heard it's got a great aquarium.
Yeah, sick aquarium there. The World of Coca-Cola museum thing is there, where you can try different Coke products from around the world and
see where they've had genocides.
Yeah, we got the genocide heat map here. God. Yeah. Atlanta's cool. We like Atlanta. When we y'all played there last year, and we got to hang with Steve Seagulls.
Yeah.
Which is a great
Really
guy.
nice guy.
Fun to be around. His dog's a sweetie. Maybe. Maybe it's the dog name. I wasn't saying like maybe it's a sweet dog. No, it's a sweetie. Yeah, just good hangs, and that's what punk rock and this lifestyle is all about, is good hangs, because nobody's making fucking Green Day money anymore except Green Day, you know. And so it's, you know, be able to cover a little bit of expenses by playing shows and get to hang out with your good friends.
Well, that's it. The record label means so much to me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You got fucking tattooed. And
Met these guys when I was a teenager.
right.
Brought into the game, and it's 20 years
Yeah.
after the label's been formed, so
Right.
there was no way I was ever gonna miss it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you met Toby Jag when you were 13, and he kind of was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of you, and like I'm gonna give you all these gifts."
I'm a punk rock plant.
Right.
You know, I'm an industry plant.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. I was like, so he kind of, and this, I think, this term has a bad rap, but he groomed you. Like,
No,
why can we
no, just
we
no,
can
no,
groom
no,
we can
no,
groom horses.
just no.
We can groom
No, I'm not a
horses.
horse.
But you're not a horse, you know. I'm just joking. He didn't. No, you met him, and you were an adult. You were legally an adult when you met him. Yeah, it's just been the small amount of time that we've been buds, and I've been able to hang out with the crew. It's meant so much. I'm being earnest and honest here. I'm still being Michael. I've felt so lucky to be a part of this crew and just be a fly on the wall for this stuff, and being able to contribute a tiny amount to like you guys and helping, and that is what makes me feel like I have a purpose, and I'm not just fucking farting around doing my day job, making rich people richer, and that sort of bullshit.
Well, that's what it's about. It's about,
right.
Toby and Brendan started something years ago, which has changed people's lives all over the world.
Yeah.
And they have brought like-minded people together.
Yeah.
In a community who are willing to help each other out.
Right.
And,
yeah.
Do it to a fantastic soundtrack and have good times and see new places and do new things, and it's brilliant. There's marriages that have come from it. There's kids that come from it. There's it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Without this label, my life would be very different.
Sure.
Yeah. And that was Brendan and Toby having a conversation 20 years ago now that's changed so many people's lives.
Yeah.
And it's a real testament to them.
Right.
And what they've done.
Yeah.
So congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
and
you guys did it. Thank you guys. But yeah, it's like just talking with Toby and Brendan, it's like they're doing it, their heart's in it, and they're doing it for the right reasons, and it's just cool to be a part. And they care, and
and thanks for taking me and my two best friends along for a wild journey and dealing with our shit.
Yeah.
This time I may not have them here, but
in our hearts, they're always with us.
Well, in our hearts, they're always with us. But Andy
and Izzy.
Andy is currently in the wind.
Yeah.
He started walking, which turned into a jog, which turned into a run. And like Forrest Gump, he's still going.
I think one day he's just gonna stop, though.
I think they'll find him in Japan. I think that's when the news coverage will pick up in this wild voyage.
Can I tell this? This is a legitimate story. Was that? Yeah, that was a legitimate story too. But an Andyism that happened while we were driving around. He saved a swan in traffic.
Okay, yeah. So we did hear from Andy.
Yeah.
And what we heard from him was that he saved a swan from traffic, and a lot of people, instead of helping him with this swan, took out their video cameras or their phones and started filming him, like videoing him while he was battling to get this swan. It's just a typical Andy story. He actually sent us the videos, and they're hilarious.
Yeah, and it's swans are fucking mean too. They're not like, oh, please come and pet me, Yeah. And what did one gentleman scream at him while he was trying to get the swan?
Oh, stop shagging that goat, or stop shagging that swan.
Don't shag that swan. Yeah, it's just fun times. I've had so much fun on this. It's just been belly laugh after belly laugh, and it makes it's so, I don't know, I love it. I love touring around with buds, and
Izzy's currently in prison.
Right, he's in prison with Intruder Blue.
Yeah. He broke into a car dealership and stole a bottle of water.
Yeah. They frown upon that here.
They frown upon that.
Yeah.
He'll be there for 24 years.
At least.
Good behavior.
What do y'all call years over there?
Years?
Yeah.
Um,
Because, like, over here, you were like, as soon as you came to the house, you're like, where's your WC? And I'm like, where's the WC?
yearly.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking
I didn't say WC.
maniac? Yeah, you did. You were like,
I said Lou.
you said it with your eyes. You don't have to say it with your words.
Excuse me, sir. Where's your water closet?
No. But yeah, it's just been a good time with good friend. That's from the video that's going to come out eventually of a BK down in Gainesville. That's a favorite line of mine. But yeah, I love you. Can we make a physical connection here? I love you.
Have you got anything to wash my hands?
Yeah, there's a fucking hose down the street. But I love you, man. It's been a great time.
Thank you.
Fucking Bonzo Goes to Belfast is a fucking ripper on the 20 years of dreaming and scheming Red Scare comp. I'm so happy to be a little part of it with you. Not of the comp, but just like be friends and be a part of the little good friend family.
It's a pleasure for me too.
Yeah, dude. So I love you, man. I think y'all got some big shit still in the pipe.
Yeah.
Still coming down the pipe.
Next year we're coming back with the boys. And
Yeah. We're gonna tour. Well, yeah. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, so yeah, this podcast has been a very tired one. Sluggish, no?
Sluggish?
Yeah, I feel like we were sluggish.
What do you mean we're sluggish? We're
I
having a
feel
good
sluggish.
time. You feel sluggish. I feel sluggish, but I think we're leaving it all out there.
Yeah, I'm getting attacked by allergies.
Right. Well, we got these four
Lions.
house panthers that are bombarding you, attacking your sinuses right now. So we're gonna wrap this rascal. What do you want to say? Anything? This is gonna come out before the Vegas shows. So
Okay,
Yeah.
come to the Vegas shows.
yeah, what's the usual place?
The usual place.
Yeah.
Is that on the 25th and 26th?
I believe so. Friday, Saturday.
Sorry, that's wrong.
Okay.
It's 26th, 27th.
Yeah, Fridays,
28th.
whatever the dates are.
Yeah,
the numbers.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just at the end of September.
27th, 20th.
Yeah, that's right.
At the usual place. And we have Brendan Kelly, The Copyrights, Mech War, Sam Russo, Cobra Skulls, Brooke Downs, Sincere Engineer, Garrett Dale,
And Adam Carroll.
Adam Carroll somewhere
from
along
the good
way.
from the Good Friends.
Yeah. So I'll just be rocking a guitar somewhere along the way.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, that's gonna be a bonkers weekend.
Yeah, all the Red Scare crew are going down to Vegas, and it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
They're
time.
doing tours. Jack is doing
Oh yeah,
Jack
Jack
from Arms Aloft.
Jack from Arms Aloft is doing tattoos at I think it's at the Punk Rock Museum is where he's doing the tattoos. Yeah, go get he just posted a flash sheet of the tattoos and they all look sick.
Yeah, Brandon, Deanna, and Sam are
Doing tours at the Punk
tours
Rock
as
Museum.
well, yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah. I
come hang
love
out.
yeah.
There's drink specials as well.
Wow, shitty margarita is one. But yeah, man, I love you. I gotta drive you to Atlanta now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adam Carroll, you had options, but you decided to talk to me. And I appreciate it.
No problem.